How to celebrate Lughnasadh as a modern witch. Originating in Ireland, Lughnasadh gets its name from the Celtic deity Lugh, and is typically held from sundown on July 31st through sundown on August 1st. Lughnasadh is the first of 3 harvest festivals on the pagan wheel of the year, followed by the autumn equinox and Samhain. After Lugh's mother died of exhaustion after clearing the fields for agriculture, it is said Lugh initiated a fair in her honor, including feasting, games, and sport. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, Lughnasadh evolved into Lammas, meaning loaf mass. To celebrate the grain harvest, bread is often baked on this day. Protection magic is also widely practiced on Lughnasadh. Historically, livestock was driven through water for purification and blessings. Take a minute to play to honor the tradition of the games. Cook with berries and fresh vegetables from the garden. Decorate your altar with harvest themes. Some colors associated are yellow, brown, gold, and green. If having a fire isn't possible, light a candle or even put on a YouTube video of a fire. Hold a potluck feast with friends and end the night reflecting around the bonfire. Comment to stay on WitchTok.
Out, I win. There's things I wanna say to you, but I'll just let you live. Like if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first to ever did. There's things I wanna talk about, but better not to give. But if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first to ever did.
5 low energy, lazy witch ways you can celebrate Lughnasadh if you are feeling a bit burnt out or if you just don't have a lot of energy right now. Because it's the school holidays, everybody's flat out, and this is also why this festival often gets forgotten. Number 1, wear the colours of the season. Gold, orange, amber, red. That's it. You're carrying the energy of the festival on your body all day and it costs you absolutely nothing. And every time you catch sight of yourself, you get a little reminder of what day it is. Magic doesn't have to become something extra that you add to your diary. When you're wearing the colours of the festival, you are embodying that energy. Number 2, text a person and thank them for something specific. Not a generic thank you, but actually name the thing that they actually did for you this year. Because the harvest was always a shared table. Nobody grew anything on their own. And this is your way of simply acknowledging somebody that has helped you. Number 3, while we're talking about harvesting, write down 3 things that you have harvested this year. And if you want to add a candle, do so. Light it, sit with it a few minutes, and just think about what have you grown this year? Like, what are your achievements? Most of us never do this bit, right? We grow the thing and then we immediately move on to the next thing. So stop, acknowledge it, and give yourself some freaking credit. Number 4, if you're going to be scrolling through social media like we often do if we're feeling a bit burned out, why not scroll through the photos of the last 12 months? Go back to last August, look at where you were then, and then scroll through to where you are now. You're going to see real evidence of what's changed, what you've built, how you've grown. It's a beautiful thing, unless you're like me and you've probably got 10,000 photos to look through. And number 5, lie down and let somebody else hold a ritual for you. Because receiving is the entire lesson of this festival. You've spent the whole year holding everything for yourself, for everybody else. So letting somebody else do it for an hour is you practicing exactly what Lughnasadh is asking you. And if you'd like me to hold you this Lughnasadh, then go and check out my Lughnasadh experience. The link is in my bio, and there's 3 beautiful guided audio journeys. There is a shamanic journey to connect with Lugh, the god of Lughnasadh. There's an activation where you travel to a forge. And there's the most beautiful guided meditation called The Pleasure of the Harvest. You also get 5 ebooks with a tarot spread and spells and recipes and a foraging guide and all that. Check it out. The link's in my bio. And let me know in the comments, how are you celebrating Lughnasadh this year?
Time casts a spell on you, but you won't forget me. I know I could have loved you, but you.
August 1st is one of the most magical days of the year. Today is Lammas, and it marks the beginning of harvest season where grains, fruits, vegetables are ready to be harvested after months of growth. And Lammas reminds us that every harvest begins with a seed. It's time to celebrate everything you've cultivated over the past year, not just your harvest, but also for yourself. And it's a beautiful time to journal and ask yourself, what intentions have finally come into fruition? What am I grateful for? And what am I ready to release before the new season begins? Lammas is associated with abundance, gratitude, sacrifice, and the Celtic god La, who was celebrated for his many skills, craftsmanship, and dedication. Some ritual ideas to do for today is bake fresh bread and share it with loved ones, light a gold, orange, or yellow candle while writing a gratitude list. Decorate your altar with wheat, sunflowers, corn, apples, blackberries, or seasonal flowers. And journal everything you've harvested this year and what you're still nurturing. Nature moves in seasons, and so do we. Lammas reminds us to pause, celebrate how far we've come, and trust that every ending leaves us room for more beginnings. Happy Lammas, may your harvest be abundant.
I'm one of those witches, babe. I'm one of those witches, babe.
There's some things, though, I know for certain. Always throw spilled salt over your left shoulder. Keep rosemary by your garden gate. Plant lavender for luck. And fall in love whenever you can.
Sirens, sirens in the night. Sirens, sirens took my light. Sirens, sirens in the night. Sirens, sirens took my light. Sirens, sirens in the night. Sirens, sirens took my light.
In this economy, abundance magic is a necessity. It's hot, it's sunny, and that means one thing: sun tea. Limes to cleanse all the gunk out of your way. Plums for good luck and for wishes granted. Give some fresh mint a little spanking and ask it to bring you prosperity. Now fill the jar with warm water and imagine that this is your bank account being filled. Now we do need to add some tea. Use black tea if you need a little courage, but I'm using mint tea because I really want that prosperity. Close up your jar and let it sit for 2 to 4 hours in the sun. While she's brewing, envision all the beautiful ways prosperity is coming to find you. Then sip it over some ice and get to work. All right, pumpkin, have a prosperous day.
Something
So it's Lughnasadh this weekend, and here are some ways that I will be celebrating. None of them are complicated and they are accessible to everyone. First of all, we will bake some bread. That is a really good thing to do at Lughnasadh because it connects you to the earth. Lughnasadh is all about gratitude for the cycle of growth and for the harvest. So it's a really good time to bake your bread or even take a walk in a field and just kind of honour the land. That's very much the sentiment around Lughnasadh. So we will bake bread. We will bake bread rather, and that's a Freudian slip because the next one is we will break bread, and the bread that we bake we will break together, and that symbolises the gathering or community. Again, a very big aspect of Lughnasadh. So there's two ways. I also have corn dollies that I've made. I might just make another, or you can go and give a little offering to the earth. So some of the bread that we make, I will give as an offering as well. So there's lots of things that you can do that aren't overcomplicated. And I always say, don't overcomplicate things. Lughnasadh is all about honouring the cycle. And like everything, it's like, what does this mean to me? What does the harvest mean to me? And it's things we take for granted, like running to the shop and buying a sliced pan, you know, like how easy we have it in that regard, right? But that had to grow from seed to plant to harvest. And it's a whole process, a cycle, a circle that we're all involved in. So it's just about giving gratitude. So however you like to do that, that is absolutely fine. But that's how we like to do it here. And I'm looking forward to it because my husband makes the most amazing griddle bread, which is a very old Irish tradition. And if a day like Lughnasadh is not one for going back to tradition, I don't know what is. So I'm very excited for that bread.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.